This DJ's so funky, man.
Prepare for launch. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
This is the RDDC podcast.
You are now tuning in to Lex and RDDC broadcast station, serving up on the double doses for us all.
What's going on, RDDC family? This is your host, Lex, coming to you straight from the heart, where the talk is real and the vibe is always live. Yes, it is. For any questions, show requests, or feedback, as always, you can reach us at Real Double Dose Channel at yandex.com. That's YANDEX.com. And as well as check out everything under the sun in those pages of our blogspot at realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. That's realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. And we're just happy to have you there. The links will be at the bottom of the blogspot itself of anything we have updated, whether it be our books or just things that we have for the websites. You can check us out. Also, tune in to Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Spreaker.com, and I believe there might be a few more. But we're here. You can check out the links of anything that you need to and all that stuff, basically on SoundCloud or the Blogspot itself, but just to check it out a little bit. But you know what I mean. So we also have apparel, different kind of things rolling out. And once again, we will be rolling out with our wonderful YouTube segments. Don't know exactly the date, but it's coming out there. So I had to get on here with you. We've had a little bit of technical difficulties. I don't know if it's the stereo system or the microphone check. Anthony checked it out, and I don't know. I really don't know. But this is going to be a little bit more of a deep, insightful one. We need to talk a little bit more. I know we have our topics, but I mean, I know I've been getting the feedback where you all want to have more of a daily dosage from a couple pages from my book and the people that are more talkative and actively with me. And we're going to get into that, but I want to put that out there real quick, and I hope you guys can hear this, or it's going to be a lost episode. I hope the microphone just works for us like it should be. I don't understand why it's not. Let's zen with the universal properties. Woosah. Okay. All right, let's put this out here. It's hashtag risky business. Now, like I said before, so many, at this point, we're reaching number 78, I believe, on our episode. Woohoo! Going to 100 real fast. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I mean, the names that come by, they have so much of a meaning to the name of the title of the show, but this is hashtag risky business. Now, I'm going to get into a little monologue kind of thing, but it's going to jump, how we slice it up. We just jump here, there. We got to. And I just want to put it out there. I know some of you may be listening, whether you're the ally or the one who pretends to be. But I've noticed that there's so many fakery people. It's so much blankery. I want to say it, I want to say it. I'll just say uckery. Okay, I didn't say the F word. And it's so much foolishness. Okay, come on. Just going around all the time. And I'm just tired. And this is for you out there, from all of us RDDC families who feel and reciprocate what I'm saying. Stop with the game. Stop with the drama. Family, friends, whatever you think you are. Just come on. Just stop. Okay? It gets annoying. I mean, I literally feel like I would rather be the guru everyone comes to and says, hey, can you figure out a guideline for my life or help me get there? Which most times I can and I will, and I am. But I don't know if you take this page from your own book, but when people act like you're just a stomping ground, an ATM machine, or a jerk off, they seem to think that it's okay for them to be all random and ratchet and rude. We should do the triple R. That's what... Let's do that in the next episode. I don't know if I remember that, but put that in the comments or send us an email. The triple R. Random, ratchet, and rude. Okay, the triple R, not a triple threat. Okay, so I mean, I just feel that, and risky business comes from that as well. How do you deal with that? Like, everything's a risk. I mean, people say, oh, I don't want to go bungee jumping because I might die. Okay, that's a huge factor of, I could snap the cord. But look at it. We crossed the street and we could have ourselves completely just, ran over by a car, God forbid. Or we could take a step back and say, you know what, let's go get some ice cream. Okay, first time you're eating ice cream, for example, and all of a sudden you have a allergic reaction, God forbid, and that could lead into so many things. Everything's a risky business. I mean, you could go bowling and all of a sudden the bowling ball just comes back and hurts your wrist. Disclaimer, don't absorb this in your head. It's only an example purposes of risky business. But what I'm saying is everything is risky. But let's look at our relationships, for instance. You meet a friend down at work, you meet a friend down at the bar, whatever. Okay, let's be careful wherever you meet them. And all of a sudden you're going out and you find out they're a whole different person, or you find out their whole background is completely just opposite of what you ever wanted to be a part of. Or you go in the car with someone on a ride to just go to a freaking pool hall, and all of a sudden they get pulled over and you're thinking, oh, maybe it's just a little fast ticket stop, maybe like $40 ticket or something. I'll help them pay half of it. And all of a sudden you find out the guy or gal has a freaking half kilo in their trunk. You don't know. I'm just saying, like, everything is risky business. Risky business to breathe or wake up or go to sleep the wrong way. Risky business to go outside in wintertime without a jacket, knowing it's negative 10 degrees and you could be having a freaking episode out there, okay, because it's so cold, catch pneumonia or freeze, hypothermia. Risky business going outside in extreme heat, knowing you're dehydrating, your skin's burning up, and you're basically going to pass out from having heat stroke, God forbid. I'm just saying, everything. But when you meet someone and you really invest your time and your energy into them, it's like, that is risky business, because you're putting your emotions, your time, so maybe your spirituality, your mentality into it. And then you don't know, not necessarily like you're a part of it because you want something directly in return right away. But you don't know if it's going to be something reciprocated. It could be like, oh, they're cool as cream on a bagel. Okay. And all of a sudden they just turn into, a habanero on some trillion Scoville units of hot heat. And you're like, what the heck happened? And you feel like, man, I've lost time, money, energy, all for what? Just to get here? And I think that's why so many people are so quick to just get the bang, bang, ski kind of thing. Where it's like, oh, let me meet her up. Let's meet at the bar. Let's talk. Let's chat for a couple days. Let's meet up. And hashtag, I'm not putting out anybody that I do know. I'm just saying, if that's what your roll call is and that's how you feel, that's fine. Just protect yourself and protect them. Consensually, sensually, mentally, and like I said, don't gain any purposes in life by taking from another or hurting someone else, or yourself. Don't do that. But a lot of people are fast lane, kind of speed dating, speed boyfriend and girlfriend quick, and realize they don't work out really fast. Now the good part about that is you can weed through some things very fast, but you're going so fast that you didn't get a chance to sift through what is really there beneath the surface. So the surface is still deep down. You could just see this top layer like, oh, looks like a real nice person I could have settled down with. But at the same time, you're going through it so fast, I think people just don't want the risky business behind it. If you do stuff at a more rapid scale, you're like, okay, well, I might have caught something I had to go to the hospital for, or I might not. Might be pregnant, or might not. Might have a kid on the way, or not. Might not. But, I didn't waste or put in 6 months or 3 months or 9 months or a year and find out they were cheating on me or they weren't the ones for me. You still gain negativity with the positivity. It's a balance always. But at the same time, everything is risky business. Just breathing and getting up is risky business. Just using the microwave is risky business. And I don't want us to think as at kind of a final destination, like the movie Call, like everything's out to get you. But just to actually survive a 24-hour period in the world we live in and who we are, it's risky business. Even if you said someone's sitting there sipping on champagne every day with a couple $1 million in their pocket, it's still risky business because they have the same thing to lose as you. You can't take anything with you to the grave, and you can't take anything with you except your soul to heaven if you're granted that access. So the whole thing for me and us and we, our, O-U-R, is that everything is a risky business. But when it takes from you at a different toll and you give it all you got, I'm the type of person where I give 1,000,000%, and I don't leave anything else to spare. And that's not even on a physical level, okay? So just imagine if I put it on a physical level, like a hug, a kiss on the cheek, boom, boom, we're there. But like, I don't even get down like that. And it's not to be posh or like, oh my God, I can't. It's just, I am searching for that emotional love, that spiritual connection. And it has beyond just sitting there with, hey, peace symbols going up, or let's go get high on peyote somewhere, whatever. It's just the point of being able to understand the intellectual levels of where we connect, and then having the emotional level connect, and having that mental click, the intellectual stimulation to where we can make the physical completely just amazing because we've mastered the other parts. If you ever watched that movie with Dan Aykroyd back in the day called Coneheads, and the girl or his teenage daughter was sitting there with her boyfriend, I think it was something, I want to say his name, something Farley, whatever it was. I think he passed away, rest his soul. But Chris Farley, I think he was so funny, the heavyset guy. He was so funny. I just loved him in movies. But they were sitting there like holding hands kind of like by each other but not touching, and she had a halo kind of like machine on her head, and basically they were being intimate, and he was like, oh my gosh, wow. And it had nothing to do with them physically being undressed on that level. The whole point is that everything is going to come around to a full circular motion, but we have to decide what is risky business for us from the things that we can control. We can't control a driver's idiocy behind the wheel. We can't control if all of a sudden the storm comes or snow comes, or what's going on over in North Carolina right now. Be with those people and everyone that's dealt with natural disasters and sickness and all kinds of stuff, Ebola, freaking swine flu. I don't even know. I'm just saying we can't control those elements to a greater standpoint. But what we can control is what we choose to put our risky business on and upon and focused. Do we want to, or we clearly see signs of something that is not working out, but yet our natural fuel is telling us, just come on, let's keep chugging like that train. Just keep chugging and chugging along, knowing that it's a dead end. And we won't let go of it because either we're just liking to be dragged down there subconsciously, or we're just to the point where we won't let go and move on for ourselves to better others as well. Risky business comes from it all. But at least we know when we have children that they'll be a love of a lifetime. But it's still risky business. You don't know if that child's going to come out completely healthy. The problems that may endure during birth or after birth or in the womb. High school, preschool, elementary. When all these kids and all these accidents are happening to where these mothers and fathers have to see their children, eradicating other children in schools and being crazy and mindless with guns and all kinds of stuff. They didn't know when that child was born, or we hope and pray that they were going to do something like that. Everything is risky business. When you buy some fruit from the store, it might look beautiful on the outside and a bug seed or something might have planted its way on the inside. That lady in Australia bit into a banana a few years back, and all of a sudden she realized all these spiders came running out of this banana, huge sacks of spiders just bursting all over the place. Not to gross you out, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. I never try to make it too long, but I just wanted to dive deep into it. And I get sick of selfish people. I really do. And I realize not everyone can be like us. And sometimes we don't know we're selfish. But the people who give the most are the ones who get back the least. And that's the truth. And the people who love the hardest are always the ones who feel most alone. And it's unfortunate that is a balance between what we keep getting. But don't let anyone stop our shine, from no matter how big the risk may be. Like, for instance, for me, I will sit there and be like, oh, I can't touch this stash of backup money I have. But I can touch it for someone else, but I'm not even touching it for me. If I need to take $20 out that stash, I won't do it. But if someone else needs me to, they just randomly need something, don't know why, who hasn't even given back a hug, worth of time, I'm like, okay, but that's how I function. And I need to just curve that a little bit better and understand what is my risky business. What do I choose to take on in my personal life and effects as risky business? What shall we do? Giving it to your child to go to school or a better opportunity is great. Giving it to your spouse to pursue their dream or fix their car, that's great. It's the things that we do. Sacrificing to have a nice meal once a month just to enjoy with your family, and you want that memory more than you want to put $50 up in a jar and hope that you live to see 6 months from now, when nothing is ever promised and tomorrow's never promised. That's what I'm saying. So we have to balance. We need to balance what our risky business is. Going out with a bunch of friends and getting wasted and spending a couple $100 at night, not knowing if Uber is going to show up or who's going to get in an accident. I just found out the other night that a good friend of mine, his cousin or nephew, I forgot who he was in a horrific car accident with about 4 or 5 other gentlemen. I think 4 of them didn't survive, but his nephew is barely hanging on. Crushed. He doesn't know what charges, what things are going to happen when he awakes. Physical therapy, if anything happens. And I think he's partially awake right now, but I'm saying like that risky business. They chose to get into a situation with each other. He's not any innocent because I know of him, but they chose to get into that situation with each other now. Teenagers, people growing up, even people in their late 40s and 50s still act ignorant. So I can't base it on a teenager, but a teenager still has more time to grow and learn in life. But they chose to get in that car together, knowing that they were all intoxicated, knowing that they were probably high. And the results are unfortunate, that 4 of those lives are never coming back, at least on this earthly plane. And 1 is completely ruined for the rest of his time here. So the risky business that we take, you know where to apply it in your life, and you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to go too deep rooted into it because sometimes it can come off confusing, but let it just settle and marinate into your system, how it affects you and what ways you see it in your life. We don't need to be an ATM or a rug or a mat for people to wipe their feet on, or just to call you out the blue to say, hey, I need this, I need that. But, oh yeah, how you doing? Oh, never mind, I don't have time to know. Just help me out. We don't need to be someone's beating pillow where, oh my God, I just am so pissed off, you're so dumb, you get on my nerves. And all of a sudden, when you have a bad day, oh, well, I'm busy right now, I gotta go. Click. We're not in the business of being risky for things that are not being risky in the business for us. We don't need to sacrifice exactly what we have given to us for things that are not of our accord. So before we make that next step into something that is business, that is risky for risky business, we need to understand if it even is our business to be at risk for. This is your host, Lex, coming to you straight from the heart where the talk is real. And you can reach us again at Real Double Dose Channel at yandex.com. That's yandex.com. Sometimes stuff goes in the spam folder, and I don't know why Tony or even Angie, we look at there sometimes, and I think maybe it's Yandex thing, but keep coming in. We'll sift through it. We'll get things going on and keep it percolating. You can also check out the blog spot at realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. I love being with you. You're amazing. I mean, you guys are absolutely extraordinarily just bomb.com.org.net. Yes, you. So all the downloads, thank you for all you who download our episodes. Thank you for all the time that you put in enhancing yourselves, not just hearing my voice out here. I don't see myself as this huge voice behind this audio. I want to give you a dose of life with me and experience life with you. So anything you want to throw at us or let us know, even if it's just telling us what you love to do or anything, contact us. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. And I'm glad for those who have reached out to us too and your support. And hopefully you guys will also support us on our YouTube channel and all our giveaways and vacations and so much more. Coming to you, Bath and Body Works gift cards, Amazon gift cards, Best Buy gift cards. We're going to have some iPhone giveaways, all kinds of stuff. Hashtag only for RDDC Familians. Oh yeah. So just remember that. Anyways, get at us, replay this, share it with someone that you care about or love, or just marinate it and settle in your system and apply it to yourself. We need to be risky business for us. So hashtag risky business, and we love you. And we'll be back with you very, very soon.